Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. It's Monday night. No, not Monday night. Tuesday night. Christmas Eve. Yeah. Yep. As always, it's Nerd. You're going to hear the host show alongside wonderful co-host Brad Younggood.
What's up, everybody? We're on a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday.
Brad's like, I was tripping right now.
Yeah, don't
Tripping
you
right
guys
now.
go back a day.
Yeah, man. I need a bottle of Jartos.
Jartos.
I've been watching that guy's account, like on TikTok, like crazy, man. I love that guy, man. That guy's funny. That guy's really funny. Um, yeah, it's just a random Cajun dude who's trying like random Mexican food, guys. Like, this is really funny. He tried pupusas, like which is not Mexican, Salvadoran, and he goes like, "They got me a plate of poop sass,
Poop sass. Jesus.
poop sass."
Poop sass.
Oh my god! But before we can go ahead and get into today's review of It Welcome to Derry Season 1, Episode 8, Brad, how are you doing today?
I am, sure. Yeah, cool. We fine. We fine up in here.
You fine?
We fine.
Ah, man. What's the plans for Christmas, man?
I don't know. I think I'm going to my in-laws for breakfast, and then going to my parents for dinner.
Okay. Look, Brad, I'm not married, but you never thought to since you're an only child, you never thought maybe the in-laws and your parents could have like one joint together thing, so that way you don't have to be going to two different homes in the same day.
Not even going there.
Brad's like, nope,
Not even going there.
nope. Brad's like, nope. He goes, that's bait.
Nope. I ain't doing that.
Nope. All right. Well, I was just wondering, Brad, because it's always a lot of like, yeah, I'm going in the morning to my in-laws, and then in the night I'm gonna go to my parents. I'm like, why don't y'all ever just do like one thing together, so that way you don't have to, constantly be doing this.
Nope. I ain't gonna go there.
Ah,
I ain't even saying nothing. I ain't contemplating the idea. I'm just going with nah.
nah. Yeah. Next thing you know, I somehow Brad's mom hears this and is like, "That sounds like a wonderful idea. Let's just do it all day."
No. Nope.
Yeah. Brad, I was moving some stuff around. I found some N64 games.
Oh shit. Fine.
Turok Rage Wars.
That's Turek.
Turok.
Not
Turok.
Turok. It's Turek.
Turok. Turok. And then Turok 2 Seeds of Evil.
Ooh, I think the Seeds of Evil ones I heard was pretty good.
Yeah, and then Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh yeah, Diddy Kong is one of the greatest racing games ever made.
Yeah, Diddy Kong
It's
Racing.
one of the most fun.
Yeah,
I will say that's better than Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to get flamed in chat, but that's my opinion.
Sounds like you might have voiced that opinion once, says Stacy. Yeah, it probably didn't go well. Yep.
Stacy. Nope, ain't going there.
Yep.
We're not continuing that conversation.
I just did nothing today. I worked out. I went and did my exercise. I edited one video. I need to edit another one. Oh, I actually edited two videos. I edited today's episode that went up. If you guys haven't watched it, go and check it out. And then I edited a video for my channel because we had a Discord court on 2 streams ago.
Discord court?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You should watch the video when it goes live, right?
Yeah, I have to watch this.
Yeah. So now I gotta do what's it called, edit of the last live stream I did, so it can go up. So that way they can have something before the year ends. But now I gotta make thumbnails and all that bullshit. But Brad, yeah, today we're gonna be long awaited. I know the craze has gone and passed by now, but we're still gonna talk about it, and hopefully we get double digits on this. And if not, oh well. Brad, when did you get to watch this?
It wasn't the day of. I
No,
think it was.
a couple days ago, right?
I think it was the day after Brenda's grandmother passed, just because we needed a whole.
Yeah, but it's
Just a
when you
whole
just
day.
got home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Brad,
was
first thing, first
it was
order of
one of those
business.
days. It was either she was about to pass
Yeah,
or she had passed, and we came home, and I just needed to decompress, so I just
yeah.
turned this
So
on.
Brad said, "I'm gonna turn on Welcome to Derry."
Fuck it.
Um, okay. Well, sounds good, Brad. Sounds good. Not about Brenda's mom, or not Brenda's grandma, but about the
No.
fact that you said, what's the best way for me to decompress after a tragedy in my family?
I'm just gonna watch
I'm gonna
Pennywise.
watch Pennywise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, before we can go ahead and get into review, I just want to remind you guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and leave a like on this video, as all that helps us out so much. We are 10 subs away from hitting our 600 sub goal. We want to hit that before the year ends, so we would really, really, really appreciate it if you guys go ahead and help us out there. We're so fucking close, man. We're so close. So please, if you guys can, go ahead, subscribe to this channel, and let's get there, because we're really fucking close.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Brad.
Let's do
You
this.
ready for this shit?
Let's float, Richie.
All right, man. So if you haven't watched the season finale of It Welcome to Derry, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the episode, go and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, man. So I got the info right here, Brad. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and read this shit.
Yeah.
Season 1, Episode 8, titled, or should I say Chapter 1, Episode 8? I don't know. Titled Winter Fire. As a dense fog engulfs the town and General Shaw pushes ahead with his mission, the Hanlons, Rose, Dick, and the kids must work together to save Derry.
Also, I don't think you can call it Chapter 1 because that's the movies.
Well, that's how I know. Did you not watch the
Yeah, but the timeline they always do like the chapters is the movies.
Yeah, but it's Welcome to Derry Chapter 1.
I know. I don't know.
Instead of calling it Season 1, it's Chapter.
Yeah. I mean, because
Just
it's based on a book. Yes.
Yeah. Just like it, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
It's not that complicated. We can move on.
All right, Brad. Well, you're the one who wanted to interrupt. Chill the autism, man. Episode is directed by
I can't.
Andy Muschietti, developed for television by Andy and Barbara Muschietti and Jason Fuchs. Based on a novel It by Stephen King, written for television by Jason Fuchs, and story editors are Guadalis del Carmen and Jasmine Flournoy. The episode stars Taylor Page, Giovanna Depo, James Reamer, Stephen Ryder, Matilda Lawler, Amanda Christine, Clara Stack, Blake Cameron James, Ariane S. Cartaya, Madeleine Stowe, Chris Chalk, Bill Skarsgård, Kimberly Guerrero, Joshua Ojik, Sophia Lillis, Andoni Gracia, and more. And a lot more. Yep. But, damn, they really did give what's it called, Beverly's actress kind of a high billing here. Huh. All right, Brad, let's see. We have to have a fucking trivia, dude. Ain't no fucking way we don't have trivia. Rose uses Maturin root to help Dick. Maturin is the name of the great turtle from the original novel.
Carving off turtle bone.
Turtle bone.
Turtle bone.
Yep. Magic Turtles, which apparently was just not enough for the show. They couldn't. They were like, nah, that's a little bit too supernatural.
It ain't in the budget, bro.
Yeah. Winterfire is a reference to the poem from the original It book series and movies. Your hair is winter fire, January embers, my heart burns there too. It was a poem written by Ben Hanscom for Beverly Marsh, although she mistakenly thought it was written by Bill Denborough. Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
Until they were adults. Yeah, when Bill took credit for that shit. Yeah. Some attribute it with giving Ben the inspiration for the poem as its soul burns the town of Derry. The episode definitively links character Dick Heller into another character of the same name in Stephen King's novel The Shining. Yeah. When Dick Halloran mentions being offered a job as a hotel cook, it actually foreshadows his appearance in The Shining, also written by Stephen King, where he works as the cook at the Overlook Hotel. I don't know who doesn't fucking know that. Who wouldn't? Who
You
like?
mentioned London though, so that's what I was getting a little confused with. But maybe
Yeah.
he went to London before he went to Colorado.
Joanne Gregson, the elderly actress who played Mrs. Kirsch in It Chapter 2, appears de-aged in a flash forward. Although Gregson sadly passed away in June 2025, she was able to film her cameo 2 years earlier. All right, Brad. Oh, wait. It is revealed that Marge is Richie Tozer's mother.
Yeah, we knew
This
that.
is foreshadowed earlier in the episode when Marge says, I want to kill that fucking clown. This is very similar to Richie's famous line, let's kill this fucking clown. Also in the novel It, Richie's mother's name is given as Maggie, which could be shortened form of Marge. It's likely Marge
Margaret.
named her son after the boy who died saving her.
Yeah.
Rich. All right, Brad. Oh, man, I've been waiting for this. So, Brad, massive season finale. To say they stuck the landing is a understatement in of itself. I think that this episode was fucking amazing. It continues with the massive hype that we were left off with the last episode. And it really just seamlessly wraps everything together while also seamlessly connecting things that we definitely thought were going to be connected. And not in the way where it's in your face about it and saying like, oh look, we're part of this universe. It's like, no, it's saying like these are the connections, but this whole fucking thing we have going on with the clown, it's still very much important.
Hmm.
I love this episode, Brad. What are your initial thoughts on It Welcome to Derry, Season 1, Episode 8?
I agree. 10 out of 10 tuba blasts. Pennywise playing the tuba. I mean, that was kind of a hard beat. I'm not gonna lie. Also,
And he did the dance.
I love that they're giving us a little bit more lore that I didn't know about. Like I didn't know Pennywise could travel past, present, future.
Yeah,
Time doesn't like matter to him. He's technically just everywhere.
yeah,
But he's trying to go through, and I think this is what the show is. He's trying to go through these past and change stuff so he can escape Derry and not be killed, by the Losers Club.
yeah.
Which
People
I think
online are like,
which is an amazing way to do this,
yeah,
and it's how he's going past. And I love how Pennywise was basically there. He had basically won, and then the world or fate or life itself was like, nah, here's a little ghost boy flipping you off to send you back.
yep. And I see people online going like, oh man, this is how we can get a chapter 3. It's like, guys, there's no book after like that.
No.
Like it's not gonna happen, guys. Like it's just the way of the creators telling you like, think about these shows not as a prequel, but as like Pennywise just going back and trying to fix what is inevitably his death.
Yeah, like he hasn't really accepted that. I don't know if Pennywise can technically die, which
Yeah.
it doesn't seem. It seems like he's just stuck.
Yeah,
He's trying to get unstuck.
yeah. So Brad, I mean, it's not entirely what you thought was gonna happen with the Native Americans.
No,
But
they did
I
kill
still very
Taniel,
much
though.
like the way they did it, though.
They killed Taniel though.
They did kill Taniel, which really fucking sucks, man. Because, like, first they have Dick Halloran just completely fuck that mind up, and then he gets away, and he's fine. and then they kill him, which is like fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That really fucking sucks.
While he's trying to help the kids
Yeah.
like that.
So I have a lot of things. There's so much going on here that I want to like bring up. But I think we can just start with like who I think really is like a really central part of this whole episode. And like Will and Leroy, especially like just how much chemistry that little kid has with Giovanna Depo, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I love. I'm sorry. Now, wait, is it Will? Yeah, it is Will Hanlon, right? Yeah,
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 that's Leroy's son.
yeah. And I love so much about like how it's a lot of this episode is like kind of like every one of them trying to confront their fears, and Will here is kind of like, oh, like I want to be brave like my dad, but I can't be brave like my dad, and dude, it's just like I think that that like that whole part in the episode where he's just like, I don't need you to be me, I need you to be you, and
Yeah.
that's just enough for me. I think that this whole series, I mean, this whole season, you had such great chemistry between different actors and man, and between these characters, and I think that one of the shining parts of this episode of this series, I mean, I'm sorry about the season, was Will and his dad
Yeah.
Leroy. Just how well that chemistry, you could feel it.
Well, and I think it definitely showed that Leroy wasn't completely unafraid. He was afraid of losing his son. I mean,
Yeah,
to the point
well,
where
that's
he
his
was
only
asking.
fear, like
Yeah, where
losing his family.
to the point where he was asking Dick to like help him save his baby, and he called him his baby.
Yeah,
Which I don't know if most male parents, most dads would be like, "Help me
especially
save
when
my
you're
baby."
depicting
Yeah,
that time period.
yeah,
Where especially coming from a military dad,
yeah,
you know, no father, no military father in the '60s is gonna call his baby boy, like his little boy, baby.
yeah. No, it kind of probably unheard of.
Super unheard of.
But really, like really touching scenes, really great scenes, especially with Will and his father. Um, I don't know. I still think having Dick Halloran in this show
Oh,
has
man.
elevated it to a point I didn't know like they could do. And it just reminds me of all we missed when he was just like in The Shining and he's just gone.
Yeah. That's why, like, I really want a spin-off. I think they could do something there. I think that there's grounds for them to work a, like, overlook, series where they kind of like, do something like this. Cause like, of course they have source material for this show, right?
Yeah, they have tons of source material.
Tons of source material.
Stephen King's still alive. He could write more material if you need.
Yeah, but there's like there could be stuff that you could take from The Shining to like really go more
Yeah.
into detail about like Dick Halloran and what he was doing in the
Well,
Overlook.
and that's the whole thing. And I know I bring this way up too much, the Dark Tower, and people are probably tired of that. But everything like is in the Dark Tower. Like this all revolves. All these characters are somehow connected to the Dark Tower. So you could literally have these spin-offs and then go in to the Dark Tower series. Like that, there's a whole thing because like Pennywise is in the Dark Tower. He shows up there for a bit.
Yeah,
Dick Halloran, the whole Doctor Sleep thing, like they're all there, like
yeah.
in some form or fashion.
What I want to say that I am tired of, Brad, and I was sending it to you. The propaganda machine is working real fucking hard. I don't give a shit that Castle Rock is on Netflix. You're not getting me to watch Castle Rock. I don't
So-
care. Like the articles, like this highly underrated Stephen King show is now available on Netflix. You should watch this now. After watching it, welcome to. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna watch it.
Can I
I'm
just-
not.
Can I just do a short segue and talk about my Sunday breakfast with my parents?
What?
So I walk in there and they're like, "Oh, we don't have HBO." And I'm like, "I have HBO. I'll give you HBO. That way you can watch the Welcome
The
to
Derry.
Derry series."
Please tell me
And
they
then
were watching Castle Rock.
my dad went, "Oh, did you know about this show? It's like on Hulu, Castle Rock." I'm like, "That show's shit." That's what literally I said. I said that show's shit. Like, here, I'll get you HBO. I'll give you a real Stephen King show.
Yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired of like after the finale. I don't know who got paid. to just like promote the shit out of Castle Rock. I'm not watching it, man. I'm not.
We already did. Like,
Yeah,
there's no
I
reason to
watched
go
one
back.
fucking season
There's
and
no
I said
reason to
I'm
go back
done.
and watch that whatever that was.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm
I
not
just
doing that.
I've been disappointed enough this year. I don't need that.
No, I don't need to go back and relive that.
Yeah.
I already did, man. Um, Brad, and dude, holy shit. In this episode, Beverly, I mean, that dagger is doing a number on her.
You mean Lily?
I'm not Beverly. I'm sorry, Lily.
Yeah,
Lily.
yeah, we're jumping times. It's fine.
I know
I
that.
knew who you were. I knew exactly who you were talking
Lily.
about.
I'm sorry, the Lily of this time period.
The Beverly of this time period is Lily. Yes.
Yeah, the Beverly of this time period is Lily. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, dude, that fucking dagger, dude, like she was snapping at everybody, dude. She was like, she's all like once they took that dagger from her, you could tell a massive difference.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I mean, and I liked their plan on this was we'll just pass it around. I mean, hey, it's a plan.
That's kind of how you don't get
Yeah, you
like.
don't get too much of it.
Yeah. Imagine if like Frodo thought about that with the ring, with the
Yeah,
One Ring.
hey. Well, he had like 12 people in his party. He could have literally just shared that
Just
over
pass
and
it
over.
around, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he couldn't.
Also, Brad, you know how many parts of this like really reminded me of Lord of the Rings?
Just they're traveling through the fog.
Traveling through the
They're
fog,
just walking,
this dagger
walking,
making them
walking.
crazy. And then what's it called? The one person with the dagger almost like being wanting to like violently react to the other people wanting to grab the dagger, like. And then at the end, when what's it called? When they need everybody to help them take the dagger to the place. I mean, he literally just needed the kids to say, "If you can't make it there, I'll take you there, Mr. Frodo."
I mean, but let's be real. Lord of the Rings didn't have no man-eating clown.
No. Which, by the way, man,
Unless we consider the orcs.
look, I think that Bill Skarsgård is a great actor in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
But he is really given free reign
Yeah.
all over this.
One of my major gripes with Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 is that I think that sometimes they may just go a little bit too ridiculous with Pennywise in those movies.
I feel like they toned it down. That was
I don't know,
my
it's
feeling
just-
with the movies.
With the movies, I just think that they make them look a little too like ridiculous, Brad. Whereas in this show, man, I was really no second Pennywise's. Well, I mean breakfast. Yeah. In this show, I felt like Bill Skarsgård had so much more room to play with, and they gave him more of like I don't know, like he really had more room to play with the character, and I really felt like, oh my god, like this guy is really fucking going at it as Pennywise, and he did like just like a really fucking good job, especially in this episode, just because you can tell like how angry and how like vengeful he is, and how Pennywise like he, especially when he does that like turn on Shaw, where he's just like, I don't forget a cent, and he's like, oh
He
fuck,
hits him.
yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I think Pennywise. I think Skarsgård is an excellent actor.
A great actor.
And the fact that like a lot of the stuff Pennywise does, like the facial stuff and the lazy eye that goes off to the side, that's not
Yeah.
CGI. That's just Bill Skarsgård.
No, it's just Bill. That's just what Bill can do.
That is some shit Bill learned as a child back in the day while his dad was on set or some shit, just being bored. And
Yeah.
it actually turned out to help him in this. But I mean, there's a special place in my heart for like the original Pennywise, the television series Pennywise.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
Yeah, Tim Curry's Pennywise. There's a special place in my heart because that Tim Curry frightened the shit out of me as a child. But I think in this series, I think Bill Skarsgård has elevated this character to the point where you could put him as like a top horror character now. Like a Jason or a Freddy, like you put Pennywise in that conversation. And I think Skarsgård just helped to elevate that too.
And again, I know we have brought it up before on all these other episodes, but I mean, once again, it just has to be brought up. The special effects. I mean, what a great job, everybody. I mean, that where Pennywise transforms into the Wyvern,
Yeah, the giant bat
the
thing.
giant, like, oh my fucking god! I was like, oh shit! And then of course, like when the dagger gets placed into the tree, and that whole like explosion and stuff, like, I mean, it looked fucking awesome.
Well, and then like they tell you how they did it, and they actually had a cart where the kids actually had to push against the cart
Yeah,
to feel
yeah,
that force. So they were actually going against something to try and do that.
yeah, yeah. It looked realistic because it was because they were pushing something. And man, I love the special effects this season. This episode too, like it just really shows it off. The budget is there, and man, I do not picture, I cannot in any shape or form picture this season not having done like massive numbers for HBO.
No,
Like,
everybody's talking about it. I mean, it's one of those like I think Skarsgård gets nominated at least for something, Emmy, something to that effect.
yeah, um,
What did you think of Pennywise being gaslit into almost believing it was Bob
thought that was
Gray?
fucking funny as hell. I
That's
thought that was
that's another
hilarious.
thing I like about the series. It doesn't shy away from humor,
No,
so it can
he
be
got the
like
dog shit slapped out of him too.
it can be horribly like frightening, but also at the same time just really amusing and hilarious. Just some of what Pennywise does, and really it has been like that fight between Dick and Pennywise um, that has made a few laughs.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious. I found it hilarious when they slapped the shit out of him.
Well, and then Pennywise is sitting there going, "Am I Bob Gray?
I was like, wait, am I actually Bob Green? He's like, no. I was
I
like,
thought I was the eater of worlds."
no, but then like when he fucking what's it called snaps and like he gets into Dick's mind and he's like he realized like nah like this is just Dick fucking with my mind. I was like,
Yeah,
oh shit.
Pennywise had to be a little impressed though, just
Of course,
a
100%.
little,
He had to be
little,
impressed. Ain't no
yeah,
way he wasn't, bro.
yeah. But I mean, I like the whole thing of Pennywise basically, walking because he thought he had it won, and then we got our boy Richie back.
Yeah. Yeah, we got her. I love that, which is the thumbnail, guys. Like, it's just fucking Richie giving um,
Pennywise.
flipping off Pennywise. That whole moment, I was just hearing, "There goes my hero." Fucking what's it called? Foo Fighters.
Well,
Um,
I mean, and I don't think it should have been possible, but I think it's just like the world and all that made it possible, just so it could screw with Pennywise more.
yeah, and I love that it was that Native American spirit, the one that helped Dick get the kids out of the house, out of the black spot.
Yeah, and what's great is Rose could feel like her ancestor there, because Rose
Yeah.
understood her ancestor is there, but she didn't see Richie.
No.
She didn't understand, and then that's where Dick had to pipe in, like it's a fucking miracle. It's like you don't even know.
It was like Charles Robinson, what's it called, running down the
Yeah,
ramp, running around the ramp to do the count from Edge and Undertaker at WrestleMania 24.
and then
Um,
then that scene at the funeral with Richie with his
uh,
parents, and it's nice because like that showed Dick that he could use his powers to at least to give comfort and
mhm.
use what he always thought as something terrible to do good with it.
Yeah, it was nice to see Dick not completely like what's the word like I don't know like it was good to see an expression on Dick's face that wasn't like completely fucking like scared the whole time. Like I
Yeah,
mean, because since like Pennywise got into his mind, the whole time Dick's face has just been like I'm fucking losing it here.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and the whole scene with the gun and basically Leroy having to talk him out of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, what else we got, Brad? Before we can go into like the whole cameo and thing, and of course the ending with the Henlin staying in Derry and Ronnie ends up leaving, which I'm 100% sure that Ronnie is the one who ends up getting with Will, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think Ronnie and her dad actually do leave. I don't know if they ever come back.
Yeah. Oh, I'm forgetting about Lady Crazy, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's it called? She was put in the deadlights. She's still alive, and
Yeah.
they sent her ass to the fucking what's it called? To to um to Juniper Hill. Yeah, to Juniper Hill. Um,
And
good,
that's Mrs. Kirsch
Mrs. Kirsch. Yep.
in the movies and now in the show.
Yeah. What? So I mean, I guess yeah. I think that's the only thing we have left to talk about, right? Right? The what's it called? The cameo.
I mean, we could talk about how Pennywise um, basically told Marge that she's the reason for all his fucking issues because her fucking son.
Which, by the way, people started editing stuff together, and they started what's it called? Uh, putting things side by side, and it's like it makes complete sense that Richie is Marge's son.
Yeah,
Like
no,
the
no,
whole way that
like
that kid
we
fucking
were calling it when Richie like saved her. We're like, that's
yeah.
that's
But
Marge
just the way
Jr.
that Richie like speaks, like and like his expressions, like it completely mimics Marge's like expressions with her friends.
Yeah, beep 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 Marge.
He'd be Marge, yeah. Um, but yeah, I thought that was hilarious too. He's like, you're the one that I can't fucking stand. Like your kid is the one who
Well,
kills me.
it tells you how much Pennywise hates the Losers Club that he has to go back in the past to terrorize this dude's mom. And we're probably going to get another season where he terrorizes the grandmother or some shit.
Well, he's just going straight back and back
Yeah.
and back. Um, I'm really excited for the next season. The plan is 3 seasons, guys. There is no fucking world where I don't see this gets renewed for season 2.
No.
I know that the Netflix merger is about to make things a little bit more complicated,
But yeah.
and it's gonna mean that we're gonna have like some like we're not gonna hear about this about the renewal for quite some time.
Mhm.
The renewal the merger has to probably go through before we hear anything, but there is no world where this show does not get a season 2.
No, it's just that good. I mean, it might be my favorite show of the year. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, and I will be really saddened if they don't renew it because we're
Yeah.
going back to the 1930s to the gangster
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Well, the cameo was great. I love that you have her there, and then it just goes like 26 years later before he appears again,
Yeah,
and of course Beverly's mom, because it does that connection where it's like, oh, so Beverly's mom was in Juniper Hill,
yeah.
she killed herself.
And Beverly's mom is not Lily. Like,
No, no,
we keep seeing that. It's like it's not it.
no, it's not Lily. It's
No.
not. But it's bro, that was great. It's a great season. It's a great season. It's a great show. It definitely had its moments where it was fighting a little bit of an uphill battle, but it
Yeah,
ends up sticking
but
the
again,
landing really
I
well.
think like the slower, what we consider the slower episodes, they were still building up for the next episode. Like
Yeah,
they were getting ready to hit us, and these last two episodes, to me, they were perfect.
100%. Brad, what is your final verdict on the episode, and what's your final verdict on the season?
The final verdict on the episode is 10 out of 10. It might be my favorite thing I've watched in television this year. And for the season, it's gonna be high. I'm going with 9.5 out of 10.
Man, I agree with you. Episode is a 10 out of 10. Um, look, man, this isn't my favorite show of the year because I just think that I think Andor did something that we socially really needed this year. It was something that I think it's a show that it's a season especially that
Yeah,
comes
and
once.
actually, Andor tied in with the first season really well and
Yeah.
ended it really
So
well. It might be it's pretty neck and neck for me.
so if I gave Andor season 2 a 10, I'm willing to give it Welcome to Derry a 9.75.
Yeah,
I'm willing to give it that because it's really neck and neck. I just think socially and politically, our times right now, like, having Andor season 2 was very, very, very important.
Well, you don't think politically we all float down here?
No, no, Brad, we don't. Um, but you know what? If there was a Pennywise and he could, go and terrorize a certain person in the White House, I think it would get him to have a big, massive change of heart. But I don't know. Shaw didn't have much of a change of heart until he got eaten.
I think that just means he didn't have a change of heart. He just got dead.
Yeah, it did. But with that said, that does conclude our review of season 1, episode 8, and there's the season finale of It Woken to Derry. Hopefully, guys, we'll be talking about It Woken to Derry in 2027. You know, but that doesn't stop the reviews here, because we are going into our reviews of Fallout Season 2. And then in January, we have A Night of the Seven Kingdoms Season 1. And then, of course, next year we have House of the Dragon Season 3. So, got a lot coming, Brad. I'm just hoping we get some word about what's it called, about Rings of Power. No word on Rings of Power.
Well, how long did that take for the second season come out?
It was the same time. No.
Was it like 3 years?
Yeah, it was the same time, because it premiered the same year as House of the Dragon.
No, I know, but how long was that in between?
It was like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It's because the strikes fucked with that too.
Yeah, that's true. That is,
yeah.
And was COVID during that? It might have been during
I don't remember. But I
don't know, but I really do hope we get another Rings of Power.
We are, just a matter of when. Bezos has so much money, he can self-fund that show himself. Well, isn't Pennywise already the Surgeon General? Yeah. Keep up to date with us on thenerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore _ Instagram at the Nerdcore, Patreon.com/Nerdcore, Letterboxd the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore, Discord links in the description below. I am willing to be completely honest. I believe this will be the last live show before the year ends. We'll be doing Fallout Season 2 next year. So, like, once we're back from the festivities and all that stuff. So, we'll get on that, guys. But for now, if this is the last time we hear from you guys and we talk to you guys, we hope that you guys have a great Christmas. We hope you guys have a great New Year. And, of course, stay safe. Enjoy your time with family. More than likely, we'll probably have one more review, but it really all depends on when I can edit it, because I'm about to get really fucking busy these next few days. So, with that said, though, Brad, I want to thank our Patreon supporters, of course, especially Stacy. Hang out in the chats with him, please, guys. He's what's it called, executive producer, and he doesn't have social media to promote, but he does hang out in our live chats in the Discord and all that stuff. Brad, with that being said, let's go ahead and get him out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you for the host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. Thank you to our listeners out there, Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I hope everybody has a great Christmas, Happy New Year, and put Chris Chalk in more stuff.
Please.
Out.